Hey everyone, this is Tracy with Color Me This. This is episode 201. And today I am continuing cupcakes. I asked my mom what color I should make the cupcake, and she wanted it to be hot pink. So this is the Brutfuner 180 set that I went ahead and took the trays and put them in color family order with no swatching. And so I am using my mom's strategy while I'm here, which is just look at the barrels and pick what you want, and what you get is what you get. So I have over here, I am working on my cupcake. So because I had used the Color the other day, a couple days ago now, and between the Prismacolor and the Color, I like the Color better, mainly because I am very familiar with them. I am going to compare the Color and the Brutfuner, and these are made in the same factory. So I was curious if these two sets had the same exact formulas and the same color numbers for the names. So I did, sorry about that, I pulled brown. This is the Brutfuner brown, and it is number 74. The matching brown by name is Color. Now, and I believe that these pluses are light fast ratings. Notice Color has the light fast rating and the Brutfuner does not. The ends, the Brutfuner is not dipped and the Color is dipped. Of course, the Color you see is silver. The font is upper lower case, versus the all caps of the Brutfuner, which I really love the all caps. I would prefer even not to be gold and silver, but they tend to like to make them fancy looking. And here is the differences in the two colors. The Color is a more tannish brown, and then and again, these both have the same name of brown. Then I grabbed, she wanted me to do hot pink, so I have played with the pinks. I pulled out my blend, and then the barrels don't quite match. I tried not to swatch them, but I have caved a little bit and I had to do my blend. And the pink with the name pink is 3 stars, which tells me typically pinks and purples and the lighter colors don't have good light fastness, so I think 3 is less good quality light fastness. The number is 22 for the Color, and the pink Brutfuner is 48. So the colors are pretty similar but not identical. I might, this one I've grabbed the Brutfuner. The dogs are getting fed, and we are getting ready to go out to eat. We have been visiting places. This is where I lived my whole life. Not here where my mom is at, but south, closer to Seattle, in a city called Everett, and we got to visit it on Monday. So this is the Color version of pink. And there's still a difference. Not as much as the browns. I would say that the upper one has just a teeny tiny bit more of a darker purple tone to it. But ironically, the barrel is way lighter than the barrel of the Color. So I am enjoying my little bit of coloring I've done. I will be going out to dinner, and then we'll come back and we will finish our coloring project for the day. I don't know what my mom plans on doing. I'm going to try to get at least one cupcake, and if I'm motivated, I'm going to grab her Staedtler 48 that I gave her last year, and we'll be coloring the last cupcake with that. And I'm going back to where my mom is just starting on the 30 circles of flowers. And the 30 circles of flowers, when I did them, this is every set of pencils that I own, plus this is a metallic that's only 12, and those are the Crayolas, which I had a not very good experience with them using the Nina Bristol Vellum. However, I made myself pull them out and they did a fantastic job. So this is what she is coloring. She just finished this page. I still want to video walking through these two books, comparing and contrasting the two of us and our coloring styles. We have completely different pencil sets, so there's some of that to consider. So that is all I have to report on now. The Color and Brutfuner sets are different. They are not like the Brutfuner Black Barrel that I, let's see, what's the ones? The Color Black Barrel and the Color Full Color Barrel matches with my Brutfuner 520, not the flower box set, but the student grade ones. So in this factory, people can pick and choose whatever it is they want to use in their sets, and not all of the Colors and Brutfuners use the same, I guess I would call them the same pigments, the same cores. So we have a dog in here. That's Bubba. He's going around because it is dinner time for the dogs before we leave. So I will come back when I have finished this cupcake and do a little update, and then probably move on. If I am motivated, I will move on to this last cupcake. So stay tuned. All right, I am back. Many hours have passed, of course. We went to dinner, came back, relaxed a little bit, and I did manage to color 2 cupcakes. The pink cupcake here was done with the Brutfuners. I already showed you the colors and did some comparisons to the Colors, which is a 120 set. The Brutfuner is a 180 set. And I did some shadowing. The 4th cupcake was done with the Staedtlers. There is a 48, and I was very surprised. I always get an idea in my head. So these were originally mine, and there's only 48 of them, so the colors aren't the biggest range, and I think that was my biggest frustration with them. So I had my mom take her set. They live in this little Lazy Susan, and she pulled 2 colors. She actually pulled a 3rd color, and I said, no, that's too light. I think her first color she picked is not even a Staedtler, but I just grabbed a Staedtler equivalent. So this is a Stampin' Up! Pencil. It's a watercolor pencil from an old Paper Pumpkin kit. So I picked 2, probably, I've got either that or this. Probably this is the closest, but nothing is a perfect match. So I went ahead and did my best with this 48 to come up with a blend combination, and these are no numbers, no names. All it says is 1278 on every single pencil. I was very impressed when I was reviewing these at the size. Let me grab a Brutfuner because that's close by. Check out, let's grab the black. This will be more impressive this way. Look at the size of the core on the Staedtlers. So that was my first indication of what I was in for. I was very impressed. I know that my mom has a favorite tan, so I did not sharpen this. In fact, I didn't sharpen any of these because I know once they're gone, and I didn't want to use up all of her pencils, so I got to work with them with the tips as they are. So the pink was the first color she picked. Her second color was this light gray, and I said, no, I need something that's a fun color. And she's closing her eyes, so it's not like she's choosing it. She then pulls this one. And I created a blend, something like this. And and the blues did not get very dark. So then I was looking at the image and I decided, because the color ranges on the pink, well, pretty much this whole set, the color range is pretty weak. I thought I would just try to work with them for what they are. This one can go away. So this was my range of pinks, and you'll notice that the pigment on the second one is way darker than the third one, and I can't tell you which one I ended up putting in the second slot, but what I ended up doing to work with these pencils was just had the little candy bits on the frosting be blue and pink. So that worked out pretty well. I then took 3 browns. Well, I guess I would call them 2 browns. Her favorite tan, and then this brown is what I colored the cupcake color. It was originally going to be vanilla, like this one up here, but I ended up not wanting to use as much of the tan. So instead, I pretty much used this brown for the most part, and a very light application of the tan. And then for the frosting, to make it look a little more vanilla-ish. And being that I was limited on colors, I used this yellow. And then for shadows, I used the black. The only gray is this light gray that my mom picked, and I did not use it. I found these to be very pleasant. Here's where I was playing with my color combos. This is so shaky. And look how huge that core looks like. I didn't even sharpen this black. I don't know if they're as pigmented as the Brutfuners. Yeah, I really can't color on here without shaking the camera. I apologize for that. So I did find them very pleasant. I've had my mom order a jar link sharpener. She had claimed that these were breaking off too much, and I think it's because of the big core. Look at that. That's just a monster core. So I know they have this 48 in a 72. I don't even know what these are called. I got them on sale at Walmart. I did use a little bit of white, and I probably am going to work some more on the bottom part of the cupcake wrapper, as I've been calling it. But I'm not going to overthink it. I'm trying to just enjoy myself, my little times here and there when I get to color with my mom. And I like all the sets, but I believe my winner between these 4, which I actually managed to get my snake tall enough so that you can see all 4. I think you can't quite see the top of that one, so let's do that. I do have to say, I still pick the Brutfuner over the colors. They are very, very close, though. I think part of the the reason for the Brutfuner is I have more colors to choose from, which means I can get a deeper combination blend from light to dark. I can't wait to do this one next to have a better comparison. I will color it similar to this color. I can't wait to give the Prismacolors another chance. I don't feel like I know them very well, so we'll see what I can come up with when I do that. And tomorrow it's a Friday, so it's the moving sale for Friday and Saturday. So we'll see how much coloring I slip in. And then we have, after that moving sale is over, I get to then get rid of the stuff that we don't want. We do have our one pod. It is now filled with everything we know we want to take. And it's only 2/3 full. It still has lots of room on the top. Most of our items were cubed or bins. So they stacked really nicely, and then on top is some odds and ends, tools and stuff for hub. So it's going to be a busy Sunday, Monday, and then things will lighten up. So we'll see how much coloring I get done. I hope on Sunday to get a chance to, if I haven't colored any cupcakes, at least do another row and do a little summary analysis of the pencils that I liked the best. The one that surprised me the most is the Staedtler. I had forgotten how large the cores are, and though the choices of colors aren't the best, if you could get that in a 72 set, I think that it makes a good set depending on the price. I think I paid on sale $12, almost $13 for the 48. So I might do some digging and actually link. If I can find the 48, I'll link it, but I will definitely do the 72 because I think that would just be so much better. There's just not enough colors to get a full range. And then I will pop back in here the next time I get a chance to color. I hope you all are having a good time coloring as much as you can every day. My mom actually set the alarm so that she could finish at about 7 p.m. I don't even know what time it is now because my phone is busy filming, but it's probably 7:30-ish, 7:30, 7:45. So again, this will take forever to process. I will be loading this. Probably I will get it loading by 9 p.m. tonight, and it will load overnight on my old computer sitting in the kitchen because this is an older rural farming community, so you only get DSL here and it's not very fast. So do all the YouTube things, like, share, comment, and consider subscribing. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for visiting me today, and welcome back if you are returning. And next week will be more of the same because I'm not going to be home until Friday. Actually, Friday at midnight Eastern time I'll land. So we'll be just doing more of me coloring here and there on the cupcake page. Not even sure if I will have a chance to finish it. So we'll see you on the next one.